Sorry to spoil it, otherwise people are not going to know how to get to the video, but Sleeper Simulant has indeed returned to Destiny 2 in most of its old school glory. How to get it is pretty simple in terms of what to do. You basically connect the dots, and that's what we're going to do in this video. I'm literally just going to go through all of the steps of the quest, and that's it. So, the first thing you need to do is finish the campaign. Gotta do that first. The post-campaign mission that Anna sends you on to get the Ikelos weapon will be the event that activates the Sleeper quest line. If Sleeper drops from this, I'm not gonna be happy.
Don't tell me. I want to see it firsthand.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Lord. You get the hand cannon, you head back to Anna, and she will give you the violent intel item thing. This is step number 1. You need to get Hive and Cabal precision kills with the weapon equipped. I believe for most instances of need to have the weapon equipped, which is basically every stage, you don't need to get kills with the hand cannon. You just need to have it equipped. I think that you should actually have to use the thing, but I digress. You need a lot of kills, and they need to be on Mars. You can't go anywhere else, so get to killing. Lost sectors are good, public events, escalation protocol, all that. The next step is to defeat powerful enemies, aka orange health bar enemies, with the weapon equipped, but you don't need to be on Mars in order to do it. Best place to do that, again, escalation protocol is good. Certain public events have a lot of majors spawning, but also the entrance to the Leviathan is filled with major enemies. 2 or 3 laps through the entrance before you get to the Castellum will get this done for you. You need 50 kills total. The next step is to do heroic strikes. 5 of them. Heroic strikes are 350 light. Now, as of this video, the heroic strike playlist is a little buggy because sometimes completing a heroic strike won't actually count. What you need to do to make sure that it doesn't bug out on you is make sure that it says heroic strike playlist at the bottom of your screen when you load in, not the name of the strike. I've also heard that launching from orbit can reduce this issue, along with not using Fireteam medallions or 3 of coins or anything like that. So, in short, just go to orbit, load into the strike playlist, and make sure that it says heroic strike playlist and not the name of a strike before you hit launch. 5 strikes, you're done. The next part is something that might get a little confusing, so let's go into some detail here. Part number 4 requires you to open 15 of those sleeper nodes, those pyramid-looking things that you've been seeing everywhere. So how do you open them? Well, you need resonant stems. You get resonant stems from doing things on Mars. Patrol beacons will give 1 upon completion. High-value targets that roam around in patrol will give you 1. Public events will give you 1. 2 if you do it on heroic. And challenges should give you 1. I believe they give you 1. You need 4 resonant stems in order to combine them into a single override. Note that you can hold a lot of stems, but I believe you can only hold 1 override at a time. The override will have some information on it, namely an area of Mars and then 2 more specific locations within that area. For example, futurescape.dock.silo means that the node is somewhere in the futurescape area of the map by the dock and or silos. I realize how dumb that might have sounded given the name of it, but, just want to make sure. As you get closer to the node, you will hear very distinct music coming from the node. It's pretty loud, along with a strong silhouette visual effect happening on your screen. You will know when you see the node because it'll be loud, red, and have a very visually dense effect on the screen. You open it up, you get a couple of items, and you get some shaders. You need to do this 15 times. Note that you can get duplicate locations from your overrides. You might revisit a spot that you've already been to. That is fine. You don't need 15 different nodes. You just need to open 15 total. We will cover all 40 sleeper node locations in another video. The other part of Part 4 requires you to do Escalation Protocol with the Ikelos weapon equipped. Do not forget that. Don't forget. You need to do 3 levels of Escalation Protocol with the weapon on. I'm pretty sure you can just do level 1 3 times and it'll count, which is kind of lame, but again, I digress. After you do both of those things for Part 4, the final part is to run the final story mission again, Will of the Thousand, I believe it's called, at 360 power. There will be a little beacon marker thing on your map that you can go to. There is nothing else that is different about the mission except for that it's 360 power. The boss fight might take you a little bit longer to do, but you can just wait for the Valkyrie and do your damage that way. Once you finish that mission, you head back to Anna, and bam, there's your sleeper. It behaves pretty much the same from Destiny 1, except now the laser splits into 5 beams whenever it hits a surface, which is pretty interesting. It only gets 2 shots instead of 3 due to how Destiny 2 handles power weapons, which is, it's fine, I guess. And yes, I will be doing a damage comparison video for this weapon versus other weapons after I get them all leveled up. Cool? All right. Thanks for watching. Good luck. I'll see you next time.
This place has definitely seen better days.